Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me was right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life and life turns gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the depth you kept the step, you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back, and do a toast. Not my family, but you know to me it's King Flow. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
Say what? Say what? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Good morning to you. You feel me? Let me get the days off today. Let me see here. Where we at? Here we go, right here, y'all. Food for Thought Breakfast Club today, y'all. What's going on? Good morning to you. Let me start off by doing my usual. Thanking my higher power, for waking me up today and being the highlight of my life. What's the demo Breakfast Club? Early bird catch the worm, they say. You know me, I can't sleep no way. Before I get everything done, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some things out the way. You know, got some birthdays out here, you know. I don't even know how to pronounce my friend name right here. What's this? Alinicia Williams. It's one of my Vegas people out here. Happy birthday to you, Queen. Maxine Garmin. Didn't I say happy birthday to you the other day? I could have sworn I did. But you know what? I'm going to say it again, Queen. Happy birthday again, Maxine Garmin. And my bro made 40 years today. You feel me? Hammer Man, what's going on, brother? Long time no speak, man. Happy birthday to you. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your day, Hammer. You feel me? Big old B in the front, Bob Field. You feel me? Hey, people, but get to it, man. Cause I'm upset today, for real, Joe. I'm upset. I missed my goddamn dentist appointment. I missed my consultation, my consultation, whatever you call it. But anyway, Mike Larry missed it, man. I posted one yesterday, man. So I get the big teeth for another week, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Slick beef and big teeth. Talk shit and swallow spit. You know, on Food for Thought Breakfast Club today, you know, I just want to let you know that Mike Larry got some info. I'm here to inform the nation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had spelled it like this. Y'all might have thought I misspelled, you know what I'm saying, information, but I just broke it down in two pieces. Inform nation. You know what I'm saying? Inform my nation. You know what I'm saying? That's love. Don't forget, y'all say that word. That's love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I forgot my damn dentist appointment, man. You know, I want to get this out the way. You know, the faster, you know what I'm saying, I get this out the way, the faster I'll be better and on track. But, you know, I tend to think about a lot of things every day, and I be making a lot of moves. I be doing like 23 things at one time and shit. I be cramming my days, y'all. I got to slow down, man. I got to slow down with that, for real. because I'm missing my appointments and shit like that. And on top of it, it seems like I'm tending like to take the man, let's take it out on other people. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that I missed my appointment today and shit like that. So I automatically in my mind want to blame something or somebody. And we do shit like that today. When we miss our beat, when we mess up things and shit like that, we look for people to blame. You know what I'm saying? Every day I walk and kiss my wife out for work in the morning time. 5 in the morning. Make sure the car, what I'm saying, warm if I gotta warm it up if it's cool outside or what and shit. I just call it, that's like, I'm tired of this motherfucking house and shit like that. That's our, you know what I'm saying? Want to leave because, I be so focused on people and, you know what I'm saying, the focus that I give out on people, sometimes I be expecting it back, which that's something I'm working on today. You know what I'm saying? I got to have some loyalty about myself, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to me and other people and the things that I'm supposed to do as an individual and shit. I can't blame nobody for my fuck ups. I can't get mad if I'm putting all my attention on somebody and they ain't putting all their attention on me. I can't put myself in that position. And we all do it at times and shit. When we fuck up, we take it out on somebody else. We take it out on our kids. We take it out on our significant other. You know what I'm saying? To pass the buck, to get everything up off of us and shit. Which we need to blame ourselves, man, because we supposed to be responsible for ourselves. We supposed to be responsible for whatever happened to us. How our day go. Us making it home. You know what I'm saying? We responsible for a lot of things like renting, making sure food up in the kids' mouth and things like that. Making appointments, paying the bills. When we don't do shit like that, we tend to have other things to take us off of that. And me, that's something I got to work on, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of my life. I got to stop putting others, you know what I'm saying, in my place and blaming them for shit that I'm supposed to do myself and shit as a human being, as a mature human being, So, that's something I'm working on, people. You know what I'm saying? I got to call my wife, goddamn, because I'm tired of this house and all this type of shit. Because, me, I'm an uppity person. And, my wife ain't that type of person. She a quiet type, you know what I'm saying? She to herself, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. And I be trying to get her to open up, do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? To me out. But, we two different people, man. I only can control me, I can't control her in the way she think and the things that she do. She was that way before I even met her. You know what I'm saying? I can't change her. I got to learn to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be all right with me. We got to do this and we got to do this forever. Until one of us leave and shit, So that's something I'm working on today, man. And if you're doing shit like that, man, I think you need to go to the side and work on it too. Coincide with yourself about the situation, because we tend to let shit get us down, and then we pass the buck and try to put it on somebody else. We want somebody else to feel the pain. We want to blame it on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We want to feel all right and things like that. So we put other people in our place. You know what I'm saying? In position and shit. And that's something that, we probably need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? How we take the focus off ourselves and put it on other people. And then when we're in trouble, we want to put the focus back on ourselves and we blame other people and shit. We do things like that, man. I hate to say it. But, I can't too much draw off of it. All I got to do is wait till Monday, you know what I'm saying, make me another appointment for my consultant and everything. And, man, let's go with the flow. It ain't like, it's about mouth bleeding or whatever or hurting, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They just taking my teeth. You know, I'm not gonna be on here for a while, so I don't know. I hope I'll be able to talk or whatever and stuff like that. But they told me 2 to 3 months, you know. So I got to take the bitter with the sweet. But I want to get into some more things though, people. And matter of fact, let me go ahead. I want to put some things up on the I want to put some things up on the board, you know, cause I do want to get my buddy I want to give him a special thanks, man. You know, I really do. Straight up. I want to just say thank you to him and shit. You know, that's my buddy. I'm talking about Mutaz, y'all. Y'all know he in Dubai, right? Yeah, he in Dubai, him and his family and stuff like that, man. They living life. You know what I'm saying? They having fun. They going around all the monuments that's in Dubai, all the places, all the buildings. People got like 500 some pictures up already. You know, you can tell they're having a good time. They're excited about what they're seeing. It's something new. It's opening up their imagination. It's broadening their vision. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give thanks to him and stuff like that, because he sent me some information for us and stuff. I'm gonna put it up there in a little while. So in a little while, y'all make sure y'all get y'all pen and paper out so y'all take some of these dates down and these important things that's gonna be happening in the city. In the city of Chicago, you know. And see, did it go up there? Yeah, it's up there. He probably see it because I tagged his name up in it. But anyway, I want to put it up there on the board. You know what I'm saying? I want to show my appreciation to him, because I appreciate the brother. He been helping me with my nonprofit, the information and everything ever since I've been on it, you know. And I thank him very much for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, things are coming together, and soon they're gonna be up working. So this picture of Perry right here. You know what I'm saying? It's me, him, and the kids. You know what I'm saying? He did come to my house. You know, drove all the way from California to Vegas. You know, even though it's like 4 hours and things like that, he still made his way to come see his little brother and shit. Which, you know, man, I thank him. So me and the kids, you know what I'm saying? And this is Perry's outreach, Perry's youth outreach program. You know, you have a lot of kids and families. You know, he was in Chicago passing out food. I mean, this man bring the food to your doorstep. You know what I'm saying? And that's somebody that, you know what I'm saying, we need around. You know, so I'm here to give him his flowers and let him know thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything you do, that you do for us. You know what I'm saying? And that's everybody. Just wanted to put that up. And White was here. He gave me well, you see the kid with it in his hand and stuff like that. But, you know, they got bathrobes. I don't know what made him think of the bathrobe. Everybody thinking of bathrobes because the rappers wearing bathrobes out. Man, smoking jackets is what they call them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So this was one of them. I took a picture of it, you know. I appreciate it. As Perry's Youth Outreach Program. You know, we got plenty more. All you got to do is talk to him. He'll send you one or whatever you got to do. But yeah, man. Hey, thanks, Perry. Thanks for all you do, my brother. And stay blessed. So I'm just letting y'all know. I can say good morning or whatever I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm online. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say what's up, good morning. Peace to the Middle East too. You feel me? So anybody come on, I'm up here with you. Let's let you know you're not alone. But I want to get to some more stuff, some information that Perry gave me. I know I had to start. That's probably why I missed my appointment date because you know what I'm saying. I too much don't answer my phone, not unless a name pop up there. If your name pop up there, I'm gonna grab it. 312-773 or whatever. Even 702 pop up there. Where I'm at right now, area code. I don't too much answer. You know what I'm saying? I wait for the voicemail and shit like that, but I ain't been listening to my voicemails, and that's the cause of me, you know what I'm saying, missing out on a lot of things that I'm supposed to do. So I got these God damn, I got the just gonna say that's the garden people. I gotta check the cameras every now and then and everything. So, we can go over this together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it up there. And man, if you got your pen and paper or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you need to take some things down, that's gonna go over it together. And it's all the information that he gave me, you know what I'm saying, for open programs and everything. So grab your favorite beverage, your coffee, your tea, your mocha, whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably got to take a shot. You know, get your black and mild, your blunt, your cigarette, and stuff like that. Have your pen and paper down now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm finna go over some of this information. Yeah, I'm gonna go over some of this information. So here we go. Let me see if I can. Let me see how this will look right here. If I do it this way, would it bring the picture in a little bit? Let me change it. Bam, bam. And let me do it like this. Okay, well then that's better. I'm still up in here, right? Y'all still can hear me, right? Okay, here we go. We got the mayor office on here, y'all. Community engagements. You know what I'm saying? These updates, updates come out all the time, and by me not being there, he makes sure I get them all, and he provide them to his people, and I provide them to my people. You know what I'm saying? So that's us and what we do. So we finna go over this. We got our roots, Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It says over here, they got it in Spanish on the one side, so I'm just gonna read the other side in English. It begins with one tree. Plant a tree, make a positive impact. You know what I'm saying? You can call 311 and stuff to request a free parkway tree in front of your house. You know what I'm saying? No trees give off good air and shit like that, fresh air. Let me go ahead so I can read the rest of this stuff here. It say last year, the city launched our root program project with the goal to expand the tree canopy in Chicago throughout the equitable approaches across all neighborhoods in Chicago. Want to get involved? Call 311. Request the Department Street Sanitation Bureau, forestry plant a parkway tree. Forest plant a parkway tree. To learn more. Let me see what they say in benefit of trees and more. Click here. I don't know what the benefit is about being a tree. I don't know if they're going to give you some or whatever and things like that. But, you got to look in on this. And then we got another program. It's called a Survivor Leader Working Group. As a part of, and this is another thing that I want to say, man. Because before I left Chicago, when our people became the mayor, you know what I'm saying? Black female mayor. Yeah, I'm talking about Lightfoot, Mayor Lightfoot. You know what I'm saying? We haven't been giving her the credit that she been trying to do for us, man. Man, I mean, out here and everybody showed up at the house and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Her place of residence, what family at, picketing and everything and shit. You know what I'm saying? They always telling jokes about the way she look and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That lady did her homework, man. That lady in that position for a reason. You know, it's like me, man. You can't help nobody who don't want to help themselves. You know, I come on here every day. You know, not only do I get input, I expect input. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I got to fix myself too. And while I'm fixing myself, I want to fix others, you know what I'm saying, if I can. But some people don't pay attention, man. Some people be on their own thing. And they starting to be understood, you know what I'm saying, not wanting to hear no information and shit, that's want to hear their way and shit like that, want people to hear them. They want to be heard, but they don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Man, y'all need to get that lady some type of credit, man. Because if y'all really look, and if y'all really orientated and reading and everything, y'all will go on these sites and see what this lady putting down. She putting money in our neighborhoods, but we not even reading up on it. We so busy trying to find something to say about the lady that we not even doing our homework. Just like I missed my dentist appointment. We've been missing things for a long time by not looking online, seeing what's online. You know what I'm saying, around our neighborhood, in our city, of what's going on. We got to be more aware, people. We got to be more aware. But anyway, I'm finna go over some of this stuff that she do be putting out that, you know what I'm saying, be going by people. They be blessings in disguise at times. You know what I'm saying? They really do. So this is the Survivor Leader Working Group. As a part of Mayor Lightfoot's citywide strategy plan to address gender-based violence and human trafficking, Mayor office convened a strategy plan. What's that? Implementation task force in December 2021 this year. The task force is including a group of dedicated to centering survivors' voice. The city is accepting nomination for survivors. Survivors can self-nominate too to join the Survivors Leader Working Group. Nominations will be accepted through January 23rd, 2023 at 5 p.m. CT time, Central. To learn more about the eligibility and application process, visit chicago.gov/GBV. You know what I'm saying? Gender-based. What's the gender-based violence? You know what I'm saying? It can be any type of violence, really. Okay. You name a snowplow contest. Vote now. Chicago residents are encouraging to use their creativity to submit snowplow names by the early January. Now, the city has gathered names from the submission and chosen 50 final snowplow names. Residents are encouraged to vote up to 6 names of their choice by January 31st, 2023. Top 6 names with the most votes will be featured on one of the snowplows in each of the city's 6 snow districts. To view the 50 final snowplow names and vote your favorite, click below. Okay, this is something y'all might want to listen to right here. This is the city of Chicago's Emergency Supplement Victims Fund. You feel me? Provides financial assistance to survivors and to their families to cover financial impact of shooting incidents. You hear me? Y'all hear me, right? Funds will be first depleted to eligible Chicago residents, regardless of immigration status. You know, people come from immigration, they trying to get over here because, you know, their lives are being threatened and everything and stuff like that, you know, drug cartels and all them, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do out there in Mexico. They cut them people head off and all that type of stuff. But excuse my French. Okay, now, who experience, they say regardless of immigration status, who experience gun injuries or families who have lost a loved one to gun violence on or after October 1st, 2022 of last year. And it's going on right now today. And any of the following community areas: West Garfield Park, East Garfield Park, Inglewood, West Inglewood, and the New City. To learn more about the application process and eligibility, you're going to have to visit, go to the sites and everything like that. You know, you got a loved one that got killed on the streets, you know what I'm saying, from gun violence, mistakenly hit, anything like that. You know what I'm saying? These people talking about, you know what I'm saying, giving you some assistance. They talking about providing financial assistance to survivors and their family to cover the financial impact of shooting incidents. You know, you might got to bury a person, you know what I'm saying, or whatever and things. You might have kids, you know what I'm saying, that they don't left. So I've asked y'all to take this down and look at this program. And some of our people, you know what I'm saying, that don't lost family members from October last year, you know, to now, you know what I'm saying, still struggling, still need the help and the support and everything, you know what I'm saying, whether it's physical or mental, you know what I'm saying, a little talk or a little, you know what I'm saying, a little financial impact for them, you know what I'm saying, a little census, you know what I'm saying, to help them out, you know what I'm saying, because people leaving, and they already know it's hard out here, straight up, it's very hard. Okay, people, because it ain't over with. And I tell y'all about this one here, available this weekend. City of Chicago COVID-19 vaccines and vaccine boosters. You know what I'm saying? Mary Lori E. Lightfoot and the Chicago Department of Public Health announces that Chicago is rolling out a 2-update COVID-19 vaccine designated specifically to target the Omicron variants. Y'all know Omicron out here, COVID out here. They got another thing out here too, right? I forgot the name of it. In light of final approval from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, and emergency use authorization from the Food Drug Administration, the vaccines are available to Chicago residents 5 years and older who have already completed a primary vaccine series. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you supposed to have started when they first gave out vaccines, because right now they're giving out boosters for the vaccines that they gave you. You know what I'm saying? You can register at chicago.gov/COVID-vax. You know what I'm saying? Go and get that vaccine, man, because you know what I'm saying, it's still out here. And people still breathing in our face. Dates and locations, all of Harvey College. Saturday, January the 21st. You know what I'm saying? Is that today? That's today. Location: 101 South Woodlawn Avenue. Time: 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So it's going on right now. This very minute. Okay, y'all. We're going down the road. You see what they say? Shop local. Small businesses, storefronts, activations. You feel me? The Chicago Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection, the BACP, is providing funds to local community economic development organizations, such as Chamber of Commerce, Community Development Corporation, and other nonprofit organizations to vacant storefronts across the city. Y'all hear that, right? Click here to learn about all the city's 50 plus pop-up locations and shops in your neighborhood. Y'all need me to read that over? I can read that over. Chicago Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection is providing funding to local community and economic development organizations such as Chamber of Commerce, community development corporations, and other nonprofit organizations to support small businesses in activating as in obtaining, opening, starting vacant storefronts across the city. There's something to open up to for you people who got your LLCs that's doing things, for you people that's out there cooking, selling meals, selling merchandise, or whatever you do. Look in on that. You know, I told you a long time ago, them people got a lot of money to the side for small businesses. Let's not give them people time to get in there and get messing up that money and messing over that money as being, you know what I'm saying, aldermen or whatever is for our community, for our hood and everything like that. Let's get in there and get that money, man. Get that money that these people giving away to help us. This money is to help us. And this page right here is like, man, giving you an opportunity to have a storefront. To go after that bag, really what you're going after. And that's what I tell you, we got to take advantage of this type of stuff, man. Yes, sir. We got to take advantage of these programs. Other people won't get them and stuff. You know, we got Chicago warming centers, you know what I'm saying, who need to be warmed up and everything. We got places out south on Inglewood, the Inglewood Center. You know what I'm saying? That's 1140 West 79th Street. We got Garfield Center. Y'all know where that's at. 10 South Kids. Y'all got the King Center, 4314 South Cottage Grove. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we got the most areas, South area, and the Trina Danville Center. What is that? 4312 North Avenue. West North Avenue. Trina DeVille Center. Trina DeVille Center, yeah. We got South Chicago Center. You know what I'm saying? What's that? 8650 South Commerce. No, Commercial Avenue. You know, y'all get in touch with the people, you know, let them people know where these warming centers at and stuff like that so they won't be out there in the cold. You know, we losing our people that be freezing to death and everything, that don't have heat in their house, you know, with slum lords and things like that, man. Y'all let these people know. Stay warm. You know what I'm saying? Any one of these warming centers located across the city. You know, we got to read up on this stuff, man. And everybody be passing the buck on Lori Lightfoot and shit, talking about it and shit. She do what she can for people, man. We just too ignorant to even pay attention, man. We want to think what we want to think and shit. You know what I'm saying? In other words, we stand to be understood instead of understanding shit. You know? Chicago continues to welcome new arrivals too. You know what I'm saying? Opportunities to support new arrivals ahead of the fall and winter season. You can now purchase, urgently needed items directly from Amazon wish list to set up a institution. Institute del, Progreso Latino. You can find a wish list by visiting institutechicago.org for a complete list of how to donate or volunteer, you know what I'm saying, to help them people. You know, only new items will be accepted at this time. So, you know what I'm saying, the edit list of items for immediate need, you know what I'm saying, for the people is, you know what I'm saying, like winter coats, warm clothing, socks, hygiene kits. They got backpacks, undergarments, shoes, towels, and more. You can reach more at chicago.gov/support. You know, it says the city of Chicago has welcomed migrant buses from Texas to Chicago. Our city greet them with dignity and respect, and the city government, in collaboration with local, state, federal, and community partners, took action to ensure they had access to shelter, food, and other resources. You can now purchase urgently needed items from an Amazon wish list to set up by Instituto del Progreso Latino. You know what I'm saying? And that's another disease they got out, they pox. They got vaccine updates for that. Eligibility for monkeypox vaccine has expanded in Chicago. All sexually active, gay, bi, and other men who have sex with men, all sexually active, gender, transgender persons. The second dose is open for registration. Plenty of appointments available. And that's for monkeypox. You'll notice you got monkeypox when you see them bumps, them big bumps be coming on you and shit like that, man. So take care of yourself out there, man. Make sure you wear your mask. Make sure you keep your hands clean and all that shit, man. For real. You got upcoming events, hot cocoa and cookies, winter fee wave adoption event. Or you want to adopt an animal, they got hot cocoa and cookies and chance to meet your new best friend. You know what I'm saying? Chicago Animal Care and Control. They getting like cats. You want a cat? Probably got some nice cats out there. They probably got some nice dogs out there if you want a pet. If you're a lonely person, you know what I'm saying? You need a companion. You know what I'm saying? And the human being just not right out the alley right now. You can holler at your cat. You can holler at your dog. Conversate with them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Winter free wave adoption. The winter fee is waived on adoption, y'all. Y'all know it usually costs money to adopt these pets. They might got some pets. They might got some boxes or whatever. But it starts today at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? January 24th, join Chicago Animal Care and Control for its first fee wave adoption event of 2023. It takes place this weekend, Saturday, January 24th, 2741 Southwestern, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. The shelter is full of wonderful, deserving animals who can't wait to bring love and joy to their new families and live happily ever after. Volunteers will provide hot cocoa and cookies. So if y'all need that cat or whatever and stuff like that, y'all go down there on Western and grab y'all a cat or a dog. All the time. Let me see here. Got some more information here. Let me see what they talking about. Let's talk about our rights. Don't self-evict. Alternatives and resources to prevent evictions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in trouble. January 24th, 2023, from 12 p.m. to 2:30. What's this at? The Legend Regional Library, 115 South Pulaski Road, Chicago, Illinois. Y'all know where that's at, right? Right off Madison and Pulaski. Library over there. Come join the City of Chicago Council for renting rights for panel discussion and community clinic. There will be information provided for renters and landlords on alternatives to evict, among other resources for rental issues that both landlords and tenants face. You know what I'm saying? You got a slumlord. You know what I'm talking about you being a tenant and taking care of shit up in there. You know what I'm saying? Go talk about it. You're a landlord dealing with people that don't want to pay their rent, things like that. I guess there's a panel for it. The panel consists of tenants, rights advocates, legal services providers, legal aid and all that type of stuff, landlord representatives, and property owners. This discussion will facilitate by the Department of Housing in hopes to build and maintain strong landlord and tenants relationship. I don't know if that's dealing with SSI, Section 8 or what, After the panel, we will host a community clinic where community partners will be able to meet with attendees, individuals to discuss housing stability issues that attendees are currently experiencing. Because, y'all people don't got that money and everything. They ain't paid that rent, while it was real cold and things like that. The gas people held off on some people. Light people held off on some people and gave you a chance. God damn it, after it was over with to pay it. And the motherfucking bills that don't got high and high, they come every month. Yeah. So it's back money that we have to pay. Please keep in mind, due to staff capacity, providers will be unable to provide full assessments. And each discussion will be about 10 minutes to guide attendees to resources to help them in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Landlords probably can go to this program and get the money that they need that the tenants couldn't pay. Tenants probably can go to this place and get rent, for months that they can't pay. You know what I'm saying? It's all about rights and stuff like that and alternative resources to prevent eviction. It starts today at 12 o'clock, y'all. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff really started today. Join the City of Chicago Council written rights and panel discussion in community clinics. Renters and landlords will receive information on alternatives to evict among available resources. The panel consists of evictions and tenants' rights experts. So they got some experts up in there. Tell you your rights about what's going on with your living situation. At the panel discussion, attendees will have the opportunity to individually discuss with community partners about housing stability issues. You need food, you need a voucher, you need them to pay your rent or whatever you need them to do. They're going to have people there that talk to you. And like I say, people that got money put to the side for our area, they've been had that ever since they've been signing them bills. Issues and that attendees are currently facing registered below. They got plenty of programs, man. Lightfoot been putting them out there, man. It's just a simple truth that you can hide anything in a book from a black person. Because a black person ain't gonna too much pick up a book, you feel me? And read and get some information and shit. Because we think we know every damn thing and we can handle every problem. But we seem to be the one in position all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this. It's Polar Adventure Days. Northerly Island, Saturday, January 24th to February 25th, 12 to 3 p.m. Free. Polar Adventure Days. Enjoy Chicago. Learn about joining one or both annual Polar Adventure Days at Northerly Island, 1521 South Lynn, White Drive, from 12 to 3. Activities include planning nature in the nature play space, listening to stories around bonfires, making a winter craft, and more. All activities will be outdoors. That's just for the kids to play in the snow, make snowmans. They're going to probably have a bonfire. You never know. They might have marshmallows out there for the kids or whatever and things like that. They're going to tell stories, things like that. But this is artists with disabilities meet up. What's this? Friday the 6th, January the 6th. Let me see if they got a date on here. What's this? Friday, February the 3rd, 2023, 5 to 7 p.m. Those are the dates. What is place located at? Central West. What's this? Central West Center, 2012 West Ogden Avenue. Okay. They got artists with disability meet up. Okay. People with disabilities can go there. Open studios, artists with disability meet up and public program. Join the mayor's office for people with disabilities. MOPD, Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events, and the first artist in residence for open studios. Artists with disability meet up in public programs in the new year. Event take place monthly July 2023, an upcoming event to look forward to is experimental graphics score performance screening. If you got somebody with disability, they got a craft, that's got a passion for something, that's got some type of ability, you know what I'm saying? Special ability, paint, sing, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's a program for them, you know what I'm saying? Just like I told us to go and talk to the older people, you know what I'm saying? Let them know we there for them, we appreciate them and things like that, man. They got something for everybody, man. Even people with disabilities, you know, can't use all their body parts, you know, deaf and dumb people and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get an opportunity, man. And that's the way we should be. And we should take advantage of these programs, you know, on the real. What's this Pilsen area, 18th Peoria Development Framework Plan? Public meets. Let me see what they tell me on here. Okay, it says public meetings. Number 4, we'll present the draft development and open space scenario, community feedback on the 3, what's that, preliminary scenarios from public meeting. 3, input from staff consolidation. 3 scenarios down to 1. During the public meeting, participants identify preference for each of the 3 scenarios. These preferences are used to design a single scenario for the project site. This 2-hour meeting would be a hybrid presentation and open house. I'm trying to see what the program is about, to see if we interested community members answer specific questions. It's like a focus group, you know, for the Pilsen area. Most Latino people down there and things like that. But they joining up and stuff like that to talk about framework and plans for their neighborhood and stuff like that. And they're doing that on January the 26th at 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on. I said it's gonna be at the 18th and Peoria at the Development Framework Plan. So you know what I'm saying? They can show it right there. They might have some jobs and up and things like that. It said want to participate in the 18th Peoria framework process, join it, hybrid. I'll just say the same thing, but I'm quite sure that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got a Chicago block builder. You know what I'm saying up here. Let me see what they're saying right here. Tuesday, January the 31st, 2003, 5 to 7 p.m. Back of the Yards Library, 2111 West 47th Street. Enter from the parking lot, 48th Street. And answer some questions about program and stuff. Oh, let me read the big part. Chicago Block Builder Information Session, January 31st at 5. Want to learn about the Chicago Block Builder and application process. Join the city for information application assistance event regarding the Chicago Block Builder program at the back of the Yards neighborhood. Gate address 2111 West 47th Street. And I don't know if those for the block block clubs or what. Chicago Black Builders. There's a Chicago new program to encourage the purchase and redevelopment of city-owned vacant land. I talked about that the last when I put the brochure up there last time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna read this again. Chicago's new program to encourage the purchase and redevelopment of city-owned vacant land. Application for the first round of land sales are due February the 3rd. Y'all remember they used to have these vacant lots out here, just like we had one on the side of our building where they tore a house down out west on Hamlin, in between Thomas and Augusta. We had a building over there and shit like that. And they had this thing like this out for the people that stay right there or people can pay $1 for a lot, a vacant lot and shit like that. You know, they did it around the projects a long time ago. That's where a lot of people got they got little lots and shit and turn them into stadium parking lots and shit. Some of the lot stadium wind up paying them and tripling their money for it and shit. You know what I'm saying? For having that little land park their cars on. So whatever you're doing, if you know what I'm saying, if you got something going, you know, your LLC, you put a gate up around the motherfucking parking lot, or whatever you do around there, you can fix it up. You can make a garden. You know what I'm saying? Be a parking lot for your cars, sell cars. You put make your little food place right there, whatever you need to do. But you know, that's some program that you might got to look in on just in case they is selling a lot for $1. You know what I'm saying? They be doing it back then in the days, selling land for $1. It's just like these old abandoned buildings and shit like that. And sometimes people houses that's well put together go into foreclosure. You know what I'm saying? And get took by the bank. You know, the bank be sitting on all these properties. And all these properties just be sitting there. They might get somebody go in there and trash out the joint or whatever. Throw the old shit out. After they get through, put a padlock on the door. You know, we as black people, you know what I'm talking about, we not, you know, too much occupational involved right now. Put it like this. It's a lot of us unemployed. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us waiting on general assistance. It's a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, just saying, fuck it, and just living just for the day. You know, these houses that being foreclosed and abandoned buildings that be on our blocks supposed to be ours. We supposed to don't work our way up through life and got a job, took care of our family and stuff like that or whatever, and obtain those places of residency. See, we far behind. That's why I get up here every day and I try to stress, you know, to each one, teach one. Give out that information to somebody who need it. Pull somebody to the side, give them a one-on-one about life or anything, man. We need these kids, man. These kids are our future, man. On the real. They got a girl play day of play. It's a free event Friday, February the 3rd. Ages and time varies by the park. Let me see what they talking about that. Girls Day of Play, February 3rd. Y'all got y'all little girls, y'all take them up there. Time varies. Join the Parks District for Girls Day of Play. A day of sports, art, and craft, and more. Girls Day of Play is a part of the Girls PLAY Play initiative designed to expand opportunities for girls in sports and other recreational activities in their communities. You know, and that's good. You know, we don't want all our women growing up trying to be strippers and shit and taking off their clothes, turning tricks, beating people out, stealing, credit card fraud, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This event is free and open to girls ages from 6 to 12. Get them while they're young. You know what I'm saying? 6 to 12. Ages vary. So that's something, you know, that's something to take part in, man. All this stuff that be up there, man. The way we be walking on the street, big teeth and slick beefing and all that shit, man. It'd be information for us to get by on. That we never take it upon ourselves to check up on. And we have our phone 24/7, online 24/7. You feel me? They got some available programs up here. You know what I'm saying? And I want to just I want to thank Perry for this information. You know what I'm saying? That's good information, man. And that's why I had to, you know what I'm saying, get on and like get that man flowers for the things that he do. I don't know if I'm still on here. Yeah, you still can hear me. But you know, we had I had something else, you know what I'm saying, also to show, and that's gonna be the end of the information boards, you know what I'm saying. And you can count on Perry. You can count on Perry's youth association for all this stuff right here that they're giving us. You know, I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying, to have it. We got a couple of attachments here. Let me preview this one first before I even put it up on the board. I appreciate it, man. If I was in Chicago, I'd be doing things for real. Let's see what this say. Oh man, I got it downloaded. Okay. See the preview to this one. Yeah, I'm having trouble downloading. Okay, don't worry about it then. Let me see if it's gonna go through this time. Okay, it's downloading. Open file. Automatic zoom. Let's see. We might need that. Excuse me, and part of my computer body, you know what I'm saying? The computer be acting crazy, running slow. I told you, I don't know if it's because we in this bowl or what, you know. Okay, now. We got something going on today too, people, you know what I'm talking about. While it's early, you know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and like get it out the way. Y'all see this free produce market? That's today, January the 21st. They got one going on February the 18th, March the 18th, April 15th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Why? Supplies last, y'all. Fresh fruits and vegetables. They got activity kits for the kids. Sponsored by Chicago Public Library. What's this? Legler Regional Library. 115 South Pulaski Road. I told y'all what it was. Here go the number, 312-746-7730. Y'all can call for information, you know what I'm saying, for the fruit and vegetable program. I know old people would like this. Sponsored by Chicago Public Library in partnership with the Grateful Food Depository. Food Depository. So they're going to be getting away fresh fruits and vegetables for the people that need them. You know, that's a good thing right there. Everybody loves fruits and vegetables come in handy. The bell peppers and cucumbers and all that type of stuff. You know, salads is essential nowadays. You know, tomatoes, lettuce, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite salad dressing? It's very essential. Because right now, I think I have to quit some things that I'm doing because my body not right. And I'm getting old, and you gotta treat your body with the right things nowadays, man. I be drinking coffee every day, all day. Sometimes I drink coffee and don't even be wanting to eat, don't have an appetite or nothing like that, man. And you know, I'm a slim person as it is. I had started gaining weight a couple of months ago, but I had caught a cold and wasn't feeling too good and didn't want to eat. I was eating like soup and shit like that, but nothing solid. And you know, I was working out at the time, drinking my Ensures and all that type of shit. Go outside, halves dressed with my chest open and shit, talking to my neighbors. And next thing you know, I don't call a cold. So those fruits and vegetables and all that type of stuff, man, all that thing for the cookers and everything is very essential. That's good stuff to have, people. That's good stuff to have. And let me see if I can go back to my mail. Because he had another piece up here, and it's going to probably be the last piece that I put up here. Let's see. Computer just running extra slow, man. But that's how it is when they got them invent them new phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? You buy one phone 1 week with excellent buffering and everything on there. Then the next week, goddamn it, they don't took some off because they don't came out with a new phone. Mumbo got an extra little button on there for the light or something like that. But yeah. Let me see if I can get this last one out of here. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all could, y'all send that brother Perry Lewis, you know what I'm talking about? Send him a thank you letter or whatever and stuff like that. You know? Okay, let me see where we at. Mm-hmm. See if I can open this up. See what they tell me out on here. See if I can preview this. Let's do a preview. I think I got it downloaded first. Okay. Download attachment, zip file. Well, I guess that was it. You know? They ain't gonna let me preview nothing else, so I guess that was it. Hold up, let me see. Oh, here we go, right here. I think we done did it already though. But you know, like I said, man, thanks P. You know what I'm saying? Thanks Perry for your outstanding work in the community, man. You know, you just let me know that you can trust a person from a distance, man. On the real. You can trust people from a distance, man. And I want to give special thanks out too, man. On the real. I want to give special thanks out to Perry's Youth Outreach Program, you know. When he came out here and stayed on the show, him and his wife came and did the show with me and stuff like that. You know, you can always go to my YouTube channel. You know, I got plenty content up there. You know what I'm saying? For you to get on YouTube. And if you ain't got my YouTube channel and things like that to check out our videos, you know what I'm saying? You can reach it at Food for Thought. You know what I'm saying? It's at Molo Solo 1 at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? .com. Molo Solo 1. You know what I'm saying? And look at this. I got I told y'all what I was finna do anyway. I'm looking for me an electric bike. He don't have one right now. So, you know, I gotta keep on looking. I can't just give up. But yeah, that's the kid. See him holding the shirt and everything. This is what the shirt. I mean, it's a bathrobe, and it got thick quality to it too. You know what I'm saying? Very thick quality. It's good quality robe. Come on, yo. Yes, I am. I am still interested in the bike. Come on, people. Let me cut these people off, man. They don't know I'm doing things, man. Are you still interested? Sorry, sold out. See, that's some stupid shit. Yes, are you still interested? Sorry, sold out. Let your bike. Really? You gotta watch what you do, man. And when people talk to you and when you're reading, you really gotta pay attention to what people saying. Straight up. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Perry. You know what I'm saying? For all your input, for all your outreach and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you, man. You know, you do a lot for us and you touching from a distance, man. You reaching out and you touching people from a distance. And that's the good part about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, people, I've been lacking in I need to get myself together, man. You know, I gotta stop blaming others, you know what I'm saying, for my downfalls and shit. And the shit that I forget to do. Cause I'm being distracted by something else. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody distract you from your business. You know, your business could be your blessing. That's why they say you miss your blessing sometimes. You'll let your blessing go straight past you. you know. So we need to look out, man, and we need to coincide with ourselves, man, about things like that, about blaming others for our fuck up, you know. But I advise y'all to go to YouTube, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. Please do that. I'm also on Twitter too, you know. But I wish, you know what I'm saying, Twitter was on me, you know. I got to sit back and think about a lot of sites that I be on and things like that, as far as information and things that's going on in our culture and things like that. So I don't want to damage us no more than other people trying to damage us and shit, you know, and have things on people. But yeah, I told y'all about, you know, being smart, and it ain't hard to be smart, man. I'm finna invest in me a electric bike. I told you they go fast as just the cars. You know, they got scooters or either bikes that you can ride. You don't have to depend on nobody for no ride or something or whatever. You can easily get your bike out and ride it like a motorcycle. You can paddle a little bit or you can just ride. It go miles, up to 40 miles, 40 to 50 miles, depending on what type of bike or scooter you buy. You can go out west and come back. Put it like that. Madison is a breeze. You'll be on Madison, you know what I'm saying, within 30 minutes, before 30 minutes if you're riding one of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're waiting on stoplights and stuff, it's just like a regular car. You know what I'm saying? But about you being on an individual type of machine, you can hit the sidewalk or whatever and shit like that and make it to your destination. If you get a nice bike that do it like 20 miles per hour, you know, that's probably, no, the lowest do like 15 miles per hour. The highest do like up to 55 to 60 miles per hour, like a car or something like that. You know, they got bikes coming out like that. You know, it's a lot of people selling bikes if you look on the internet, and it's a lot of people buying electric products. That's why I tell all the young guys, you know what I'm saying, the way we used to fix plugs and all that type of shit, get up on your electricity and all that type of stuff, because it's going to be a big field down the road. You know, we're going to need people that know how to specialize and deal with it, and they ain't scared to deal with electricity. You know, you got some people know how to put in a plug socket and all that type of stuff. Some people put in ceiling fans, lights, and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But you got a lot of people that don't want to mess with that shit because they know the danger of it. You know what I'm saying? So invest in the bike, man. They running a little money too, man. You know what I'm saying? To get a very good bike, they got dirt bikes and shit like that that do 55 to 60. You know, you're gonna be out of like what, 3,000 or 4,000 for them and shit. You know, I ain't on that level right now, but I'm gonna give me one that costs over $1,000, and that's what I'm looking for right now. I don't even have the money. I don't have no money for no motherfucking bike, for no electric bike, but I'm searching for one. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And that's who we are. We ain't got to have the money to have a thought and to have a goal, to have some plan. We have patience and we work on what we work on. We don't go out there and try to rob nobody to get it quick, beat nobody up, scam nobody and shit like that. All you got to do is have it in your mind that you're going to have it one day. And I might have mine today, you know, because I'm sincere about what I do. And plus, I got my God on my side. You know what I'm saying? He do me well. You know, whatever I think about that I want and I go for it, I get it. That's why I don't think about a lot of things. I'm thinking about us right now. I want everybody to have the opportunity to have some patience about themselves and keep their goals close. Stay respectful. Stay respectful to yourself and others. You know, stop putting shit up in us that ain't good for us, just like the coffee messing me up. I'm already done been, you know what I'm saying, through trials, tribulations, shot, stabbing, all that shit, turned around by a car and all that type of shit. And now, by me being older, it's hidden me. I be scared as hell sometimes when shit ain't working right on my body. I think about high blood pressure, cancer, diabetes, and all that type of shit. Cause I'm in the age for it. That's why I make all my appointments. When I got down here, one of my lungs collapsed on the left side. So I have a whole lot of trouble out of my left side. I got a bullet in my arm on my left side. You know what I'm saying? It's another reason why my left side be acting up. I go to the hospital, take CAT scans and stuff, see what the bullet at and all that type of thing. But most of all, do you know your main artery runs down your left side? The main artery runs down the left side. So that left side is delicate. Anything that penetrates that left side can damage a nerve or can damage that artery that runs down the left side. Because that artery down your left side controls everything in your body. So that's why I tell people, you know what I'm saying? Do what you can for yourself. Stay healthy. Just in case you do get that blessing from God and stuff. You'll be healthy enough to enjoy it and to shine the light on other people. You have the energy. But yeah, people, invest in that. You know what I'm saying? And hold on tight to your goals. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on your goals. Don't let nobody take you away from what you got to do. All you got to do is stick with it because it's bound to happen. You know how you can just talk a person up and shit? You can mention their name and they'll pop up. That's the same way we talk shit up in our life. Talk good things up in our life. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. I told you it's hard to have faith in others. So have faith in your God. God works through you. So have faith in yourself. And do what you got to do and not what you want to do. I think we had a good breakfast club today. Being enlightened on things that we need to take care of, programs that we can get in touch with. That we can find a way, to do things. I want to give a shout out to these guys here too, man. I got to put them up there. I got to get credit what credit due from people that I see doing things. These some of my members, my old rock members. You know what I'm saying? Got a little ride and everybody. Shit. Yeah, you got everybody on here. Bone. Man. That's a nice picture right there. But yeah, I want to give them a shout out, to Bone and Letitia Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It's my fams, you know what I'm talking about. I want to give them their flowers, Hopefully one day, when they're not busy, they'll come on the show, you know what I'm saying, and let you know what they got going on for the future or whatever. But I just want to give them flowers on outstanding work that they've been doing in the community. I don't know what happened, but all of us was together. Man, it was so many of DC and Cat, you know what I'm saying? You had Stereo, you had Scope. All of us, man, y'all know everybody that was a part of rock. Some people wouldn't have got their LLCs. Some people wouldn't have got their nonprofit. And it's working out today, But But I guess at that time only a few was chosen. You know what I'm talking about? But it all works out for the better once you stay focused. You know, something like myself, you know, Rock ain't here no more. And then, you know, I'm doing my nonprofit, my LLC, you know, just as well as those brothers right there. We all got into it together and stuff like that. And now, you know what I'm saying, they into construction, you know what I'm saying, putting together houses. They shed a light on the situation. They bring brothers, you know what I'm saying, out the neighborhood, give them jobs, give them a career, you know. And some brothers still working that who stuck with it, you know. Just a lot of brothers don't got jobs making, you know what I'm saying, 20 some dollars an hour and shit, and don't set up and don't did nothing. They don't got the money for free, showed up and got paid, but never participated, never act on doing something, you know what I'm saying, doing something with the money or for the money. They waited for the chase, they went shopping, spent $1,000 on the outfit, became broke, sat around and wait for the other check. Most of them never gave it back to the neighborhood, but showed off of what they had and shit like that. You know, there's still some programs over there that can convert an unemployed person into a construction worker. You know what I'm saying? I give it up to them brothers, you know what I'm saying? They doing construction work, they working on houses, they got the contracts and everything. And I got to give a special shout out to Bone and his wife, Letitia Jackson. Because they did that. Got brothers working in high-rise building downtown, making $30 and $40 an hour and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And now they have a nonprofit, such as myself, and we're gonna collide one day and work together. You know what I'm saying? Because they are right there in Chicago, in the neighborhood, doing their thing. And if I can help them in any type of way, you know what I'm saying, I'm there. You know, I see they provided toys this Christmas for families that was going through things and needed a little help. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as food, and they had parties and things like that. Those are the type of people that you want to be around. You want to be around motivated people like that. You know what I'm saying? To do things like that. You know, may my big brother rest in peace, Ringo. You know what I'm saying? He made a way for everybody as far as the security jobs. You know what I'm saying? Holding down places that's been built, you know what I'm saying? Gave some people places to stay that was out on the streets and things like that. We got to look after these people, y'all. We got to celebrate them. We got to thank them. We got to appreciate them. When somebody doing something good for the neighborhood, man. We all we got. We are our brothers and sisters keeper. Man, it ain't hard. It's an easy task. And it's the little things that mean so much, man. Motherfucker ain't asking you to bend over backwards to empty out your 401k for everybody or nothing like that. Ain't nobody asking none of us such. All we asking you to do is dedicate a little time. A little time will change a big portion of things that we headed for in our life. You know, these people hitting me now. You know, it usually happens. You know, the devil be working, man. The devil be working, man, when you be working. You know that? When you doing good, the devil be working, trying to bring you down from where you are. And by the grace of God, I'm glad that he give me the wisdom to think about things that I do before I do it. I'm glad I got on here today because I needed to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I know my wife at work, like, damn, what's wrong with this nigga? Yeah, he just kissed me and everything. We laughed before I pulled off and everything. Now I got a text saying, you know, shit, this house, you know, this nerd, I want to be here, all this type of shit. And you know, that's just me, man. Something I got to work on. Shit not going right for me right now. So I'm going to pass the buck and put it on somebody else to make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't my damn fault, but it's my fault. Because I wrote down all my dates. And people even call me, goddamn it, to follow up, to make sure I come in and I don't answer my phone or listen to my messages or answer numbers that I'm not familiar with. And I hate I have to be like that. You know, I did that for my surroundings. I was like, damn, you know, don't nobody call me no way. And the people do call me that I put their name up in there and I know who it is to answer and shit. But if a 312 number come through or 773, I'm not answering. I'm letting y'all know now. If you ain't been fucking with me, your name ain't in my phone book. It's just a number. If you mess with me, my phone would acknowledge your name and let me know who's calling. You know what I'm saying? It's just like us going out to pop-ups and shit. You know what I'm saying? Without being invited, without reservations, without knowing who's there and what's going on there. We just pop up. We need to pop up for these opportunities that in the neighborhood, these jobs. We need to take care of these kids and get them on the right track and everything like that. That's our mission. Our mission is to succeed, not fail, people. We've been failing all our lives in the things that we're doing. It's time to accomplish things now. To set forth, to work on them, to exercise them, study them, and do our homework on making things better for the next time we get on the topic. I told you, we far from dummies. We sound like the best thing that this earth got. You know what I'm saying? We got that ability. But when y'all see them people, man, y'all let them people know, man, that they doing a good job. Let them know that we appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Walk up to them and say, that's love. You know what I'm talking about? That's our new word. That's love. I challenge you. That's love. That shows a person that you can recognize it. You know, everybody can't recognize love because they got so much hate up in them. But you let a person know that you recognize love, goddamn, you're going to get it right back in return. You know, on the real. You know, I got plenty of love for everybody. You know what I'm saying, out there. I just want us to get involved a little more. That's it. If we can get involved, we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I need some help. You know what I'm saying? I need some encouragement. I need somebody to tell me that everything gonna be all right at times when I'm feeling down. I even need to be corrected because I make mistakes. The mistakes I made to be corrected, not dwelled on. Somebody make a mistake, show them the right way instead of criticizing them, putting them down, or belittling them and anything like that. After all, practice make improvement, not perfect. There's not the most perfect doctor, like I said, could save a life. Not the perfect teacher that can teach a child, because our kids fail. Not a perfect lawyer that can win a case. Our brothers wouldn't be in jail. You know what I'm saying? But what we can do is improve in what we do. You know what I'm saying? Work on what we do. As long as we work on it, we get better in it. We improve. We get used to it. There's still room for mistakes. Like I said, nobody's perfect. The best basketball player loses the game just as well as the football player. You know, everybody get a turn. Everybody get a turn negatively and positively. On the real. Mike Larry ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm looking on my people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm on stage. It's up to you. If you wanna join the stage or whatever and things like that, I'm up here with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be uh by yourself. You know, that's why I want us to be anyway, side by side. Nobody in front, nobody in back. On the same level. And I hope y'all wrote down some of them places because those opportunities for us to do things. The people with the LLCs, people want to do things, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood, the beautified neighborhood. You know, people want to volunteer, get people fruit, vegetables, and things like that. The elder people, because they need that. Just like myself, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What's my plan? That's why from here on out, I'm doing the right thing. I don't know when I'm gonna go. My body ain't all in tune like that. It's brothers leaving and stuff. That's why I do the best that I can to make my appointments and to eat right and shit like that. But I make mistakes too. I ain't perfect. There's some things I need to improve in. Some drinking coffee all day. They say a cup of coffee is good for you, but what happens when you drink it all day? My stomach boiling and everything. I used to get instant coffee. And how it suds up and shit once you stir it and all that. All the acid and stuff cause my stomach little anyway. You know what I'm saying? Plus I don't been through a whole lot of type of things, you know what I'm saying? Misusing my body. But I've got me a coffee maker. You know what I'm saying? I'm still having this problem. And right now I'm starting to believe it's the sugar, the white sugar, because we don't supposed to eat white sugar, people. You know what I'm saying? We melon people and stuff like that. We dark skinned and things like that. We don't supposed to eat no light food like light bread. We supposed to eat, you know what I'm saying, wheat bread. We don't supposed the white sugar. We supposed to eat brown sugar. You know what I'm saying? Because white sugar got added preservatives and shit like that. You see where how it be when you make a picture of Kool-Aid and shit, the sugar be all at the bottom and white, heavy and shit, like starchy and shit like that. Brown sugar don't do that. Brown sugar dissolves. It dissolves better for us being black people. Just like we really don't even supposed to eat beef. Beef is for vampire. Well, not I ain't say vampires, but beef is for those other people that like blood. You know how they meat be dripping blood, medium rare. You know what I'm saying? As far as cooking it and all that type of stuff. They like that type of stuff. When we eat beef, it take a long time to digest in us because of melanin. Our skin like pure. Our blood. You know what I'm saying? We used to fruits and vegetables and things like that. You know what I'm saying? To nourish our body. I guess the yard bird is okay, chicken and turkey or whatever. But I don't know. I still got to do my homework on health food and things like that. But yeah, man, I'm about in it. I see everybody on their own thing. Don't nobody never want to come up here. I guess they're intimidated. You know what I'm saying? They might think there's an X on them and shit that they not doing what they supposed to do and scared to show their face. But you know what I'm talking about? It's a time for everything, man. And right now, that ain't the time to be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know I'm in the back room, but I'm on stage, all right? Just in case anybody wanna show up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Morning crew. I see my people online, all my contacts, Shot Town for life. What's up, Bing? I I hear you. I hear you. I see you. Miss Jackson, my mom. I love you. Deborah Jackson. See Lamont Coleman, T Rex, Stephanie Spearman. It's a lot of my people online. You know what I'm talking about? I can name them all. I see all y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I really would like for one of y'all to come on and participate. No matter what we talk about. We could talk about the weather. We could talk about the sports. We can talk about colors, anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just for us. It's just something to get used to. You know, it's like a parent, you know what I'm saying, opening the doors for their kid to come to them to ask them any type of questions about the birds and the bees or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they need to know. You know, we're going to have to go through this with our kids. We're going to have to talk and communicate. We're going to have to get into each other. You know what I'm saying? Listen to each other thoughts, each other dreams and future visions and things like that, what we plan to do. You know, because we can help people on that. But we gotta participate, y'all. You know, we gotta participate. Be thankful for food for thought too, man. Cause food for thought is on here for you and for me to better ourselves. Don't miss your beat. Cause this train is gonna constantly go. We stopping at every stop for everybody. So who all getting on, get on. Who all getting off, get off. Cause this train right here don't do no U-turns. It don't come back. It don't come back like that. You know, if you fail to participate in stuff like that, it's wrote down. Okay, let's put it like that. It's wrote down. Such and such had a chance. We offered him and woo up the bam. He turned us down. So okay, we put him in a barrel. Put him back in that barrel. You know what I'm saying? This is a chance to come out to do what we need to do for our family, for our friends, for our kids, for our neighborhood and our surrounding, to better ourselves. You know, you got all these programs in Chicago that y'all could be a part of. You know, if I was still there, you know, I would introduce my program to the mayor. Polish houses. You know what I'm saying? It's a polish house program. You know, in the old days, how we used to go in the house and they had polished houses, bubble lamps. They had nets in the corner up on the ceiling, goddamn it, with pictures and balloons up in there. The girls had teddy bears and everything up in there on their bed and shit. The room was immaculate. Nice setting, as far as the lights and everything, colorful. And that's what we are. We colorful people. We had the nice oldies music going on. We had polished houses. Our houses was polished. You know what I'm saying? Even when we stayed with grandmama, she had the rug clean with the mats on the rug. She had the plastic on the furniture. You know what I'm saying? When you appreciate something, appreciate things, you take care of it, you treasure them mentally and physically. You know, you ain't gonna get a new car and get the burning rubber, driving fast, doing motherfucking donuts and speeding and all that, cutting people off and things like that. No, you're gonna do the speed limit. You're gonna keep it up as far as the maintenance. You're gonna keep it clean, smelling good, and shit like that, because you plan on having it forever. People don't cherish what they have today. That's why I tell us to get out and talk to the elders and stuff like that. You know, they got history. They got suggestions. They got answers for us of shit that we going through today. But then we disrespect them. We act ignorant. Like we ain't got no home training and things like that. We make those people don't want to come out and give us that information no more. That's why our kids out there with binders on and shit like that. They can't look around them. They like the horse with the binders. They only can see in front of them. And look what's in front of them. Negativity. Somebody doing something negative in front of them. Making a bad impression. Setting a bad example. You know what I'm saying? You got some adults out here that don't throw away their life too. And don't have no problem participating with other people on fucking up their life. That's things we got to look out for, people. We need to take advantage of these opportunities that's in the neighborhood. Everybody need to bring out their passion, their creativity, things that they've been thinking about for a long time, maybe inventions or gatherings or whatever to better us. They need to bring it out, their passion, their hobby, or whatever you want to call it. You never know. It might be a way of life. You might set some people up with occupational activities where they can bring in resources for their family and get them bills out the way and things. We got to depend on each other because, you know, when we put one down, that reflects of us. Anybody who clown, we get stereotyped from. Just like the things that we see on TV. The things that our own people show the people outside of the neighborhood in other cities, or how we treat each other, how we beat each other, how we take from each other, how we take each other's lives. You know, you got people out here with cameras trying to get likes and subscribers and shit like that by putting us down. Sending us off, showing the world how we do mischievous things. This program want to show us doing good. I want the world to see us prospering, improving, getting better and things like that. That's what this podcast right here about. It ain't to point the finger at no damn body. It ain't to bring nobody down from where they are. Set nobody up for failure or nothing like that. We want to get good thoughts, good measurements. We want to get opportunities, suggestions. We want to get information. We want a person to better themselves and believe in themselves. We tell a person that they number one all the time. Till one day it's going to sink in and they're going to be the best person they ever been towards others and everything. You know why? Because they participated. They gave it time. And during time, it was a lot of progression. Things have grown. Bills are taken care of. Money in the bank. Things that we desire, we have. It's all about the way of life and what we think about and how we perceive life. We all played the game of Simon Says a long time ago. If somebody just said something, you didn't supposed to move. Unless Simon said, unless it was all right to take that step. Some people never paid attention and they moved without Simon said. They did what they wanted to do. Instead of understanding the game, they was understood within themselves to make that decision, or to thought they heard it, or to think they was gonna hear it, or whatever. Sometimes we got to stop being in control of things we do and give it up to God and be patient. We can't change nobody's future but our own. But we choose to condemn it at times by doing the wrong thing, by feeling instant gratification, patting our own damn self on the back. You can't continue patting your own self on the back. Because that's you doing for you. When somebody else congratulates you and pats you on the back, they know you're doing good for other people. You know, we can't get the story mixed up. We can't go past the table of contents. We can't fabricate our own stories. And we definitely can't stay on the same fucking page for a long time, reading the same damn thing every day, expecting different results. We can't do it, people. We got to stop being so powerful in our own way. Straight up. It ain't hard to be smart, man. It really ain't. You know what I'm saying? And it's very easy to have patience and wait on your turn. Because everybody get their day. Don't miss your day. Because you can miss your day messing around and in other people's business. And it's going to prolong what you got to do. Even if it takes another year or whatever. See, things we got to be knowledge of, man. And we got to stop putting each other down. We got to start having faith in each other of what we can do and what we can accomplish. Because I know I want a lot of good people on my side just in case I run into a solution or a problem. I can go to those people easy and they got an answer for me. You know what I'm saying? They're going to help me through it, around it, through it, up under it, or whatever. I want to have those people with answers in my life. I can't fuck with people who don't know what they want, can't trust themselves, don't believe in themselves, and don't have shit out of life. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be associating myself with something like that, and it's going to progress. You know what the progression going to be? Me losing. My progression going to turn into discretion. I'm going to need to be taught all over again. Parental discretion is advised. Talk to them and let them know what's going on. We need to get close to each other, just like we need our kids to get close to each other. That's why I want y'all to participate. If y'all don't participate here, participate with your kids. Let them know that you love them. Let them know that you appreciate them. Take them with you some of the times. Talk to them. Talk about something different that don't even concern in the hood. Talk about an outlook on life. Most of all, you give them that credit and give them that courage, support that you know they can do it. And they're going to be the best in what they do. Maybe CEO, president, or whatever. You give it to them and you let them have that thought process. You let them have a vision once you put them in that process of thinking, oh, if I do be the president, let me see what I'm going to do. You know what the president do? Make and enforce laws, set rules and shit like that, and provide for his people. Make sure his people living better. You get that child that thought. Take them back around recreation activity like football, basketball, baseball, and shit like that. Because activities is not getting beat up, beating people up, climbing gates, jumping over fences, breaking in people's houses, climbing through windows, running from the police. It's not recreational. It's not. Flip the switch on that. Do something different. Take them around a better scenery, I always say. Where's beautiful landscaping, beautiful things, beautiful flowers, the ocean, mountains, or wherever, the woods. Let him see a part of nature, something beautiful. Take his mind up off the block, up off the vacant lot, off in front of the liquor store and shit like that. Give him a new way of life. That's what we do, people. Hey, Nicole. We got another role model up here. I listen to her all the time, and she care about you people. Nicole FOOD4THOUGHT. That's somebody you should know, man. Somebody we should listen to. You know what I'm saying? Cause we not gonna say, you know, we got information, but we use it 2 times because we inform our nation. That's where I put it. I'm here to inform my nation. It's always information. And try to get those people involved. Because some see but don't see. It's right there in their face, but they ignore it and walk away from it. Some hear but don't hear. They listen to it and block it out. It go in one ear and out the other. We need to hold on to some things, people. And if I don't want nothing, I just want a person to believe in self, man. Don't never doubt yourself. Believe that you can do anything in this world that you want to. And if you got doubts, think about Mike Larry. Say, Mike Larry, believe in me. If I need to know something, I can ask him. He ain't gonna hide nothing from me. He gonna give it to me in a raw. He ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. He ain't gonna send me off. He ain't gonna joke with me. Because me living is a life and death situation. You know what I'm saying? As far as maintain what we do, our places, our apartments, or whatever we need to do. What's going on, Don Rico, Reggie Foe? That's a young scholar right there. You got people that give good information, man, to inform nation. I just want to tell all you good people out there, you know, I can't say everybody at the same time, but man, I just want to give you your flowers and thank you for doing the things that you do for people, for the kids and shit like that. You know, everybody can't accept that. Everybody can't accept that because they already know that they ain't did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm letting them know today that they can join the list. You know, today that they can start. It's a start for everything. But if you never start, it'll never begin. You can stay where you at, having bad times and shit like that, being around bad people, bad luck. You know, we trying to get away from that. You know, I hope y'all took y'all pen and paper and wrote down some of those activities that the Mayor Lightfoot was giving out. And stop downgrading that lady, man. That lady doing what she got to do. You know, somebody will talk to her before they even look up on the site and see all the stuff that she got going on for people. If they see us hating out on what, look at the police and everything, they don't like and all this type of stuff, man. Because we did that. We started talking about her, telling jokes, wondering why she the mayor, because she's a female. She's short, dark-skinned. She wasn't dressing good, but that shows you her qualities elsewhere. She don't spend all her money on clothing and shit, but I bet she got a big bank account. Long as she nice, neat, and on point, everything's all right because she here to take care of business. She not here to show off. And intentionally make herself look good. She make herself look good by the things that she provides for us. But we all out there talking about it and shit. And if you get into our lives, we not even doing shit. We don't got ID. We ain't looking for no job and shit. But we got the right to point the finger at somebody that's doing something. Stop playing. Stop being a clown for real. Because Judgment Day is here. We judging all illiterate, dumb, thinking ass people. People been messing up the program for years and years. People don't spend years and years trying to get on, and you had people up there doubting them and shit, not giving them strength, taking them off their situation and shit like that. We got to stop that, man. We got to stop the criticism right now and start appreciating a little more. We used to call our lady bitches and hoes and all this type of shit, man. Come on, man, stop it. Knowing damn well you want nobody calling your mother that or nothing, your grandmother, nothing like that. But it's all right for you to say it. But as soon as the mother call you a bitch, you mad, you want to fight. Come on, man. What type of shit that is? A catch-22 type shit? No, we don't do that. It's time to get past that shit, y'all. It's supposed to be trends. New shit come out every day. But y'all staying on the same shit, disrespecting shit. I thought once you play with the shit and do shit for a long time, you get tired of it and put it to the side. It happens. People throw away old clothes. People throw away old ways. People throw away old friendships. Because they not with that shit no more. Just like it takes two people to argue. And when it boils down, y'all arguing over shit. People who let it go come back and be friends the next day. People dwell on this shit and take people out for life. For nothing. We have bruised too much in our life. We have bruised the wrong shit. That's what we do. We don't abuse the opportunities that they give us. We abuse the negative things and all that. Talk about people too much. Smoke too much. Drink too much. They told me a long time ago, too much of something is always not good for a person. And sometimes too much of something. On the real. We need to stay informed, people. We need to stay informed in this nation. We look for all information. All information is credible to how we live in today. Matter of fact, we can listen to our kids. Because some of our kids got a better outlook on life. Some of my kids not willing to go out and hurt people or to steal from them, but to give, to greet, and talk to them. Some of my kids are smarter than us. They don't let peer pressure bother them. They don't care what people think. They're not there to get validated by a crowd and shit, for to be a part of the crew. As far as dressing, spending all their money and shit like that. Because people look at you the same way. Don't shit like that change. That's all material things. You know what I'm saying? You can't get that too much power. What's going to be your MO? You don't place yourself in a position where you can't get comfortable. Because you being somebody else. You wearing a mask. You wearing a colorful ass mask. And you thinking people are laughing with you. They laughing at you. When you think you're looking good, you're really looking bad. It's the little things. Let's be presentable. You can come as you are. Just like at church. And be a part of this thing. As long as you got a will to be positive and to do things right from now on. And to help others. Not dwelling on what we've been through. What history been through. Because that's all in the past. It's all about today. And how we make a move today. We drawing off the past. We ain't moving. We can't take care of the shit that we want to take care of. Because we got the past living rent-free of what they did to us. We got people living rent-free and they don't like us, like the way we dress and shit like that. That take us off our program. Today I almost blame my wife, my house, and all that type of shit, ready to pack my shit up and leave because I missed a dentist appointment. And I know I wrote the shit down. The people called me and everything, but I want to find somebody I can blame. You know, I want to flip the switch on somebody else. I want to take the pressure off me and put it on somebody else. I can say 1,000 things how they don't fuck me up, but I can't say shit of how I fucked it up. You know, I don't want to put myself with it. I don't want to be accountable for my actions. But I want other people to be accountable for my actions and be all right with it once things don't go right. I can't do that, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm on a mission today. I got to cut all that shit out. I got to put myself on the hot seat at times. I got to tell myself I'm wrong, man. I got to correct my motherfucking self for shit I be doing and the way I feel about people. I have no right. I'm an individual. I'm here to take care of myself and the things that I can that's around me. I don't supposed to down. I'm supposed to down me. I don't supposed to point the fingers at others. But think about the part that I played in it. That's what I need to think about. Or whatever goes on around me, I think about the part that I played in. That I ain't say shit, that I condoned it, that I let it go on. You know, we got to think about the part that we play in shit. Even if it's by association, if you just hanging with the people and you ain't did it, you got to think about the part that you played in it. As in, you gave them strength. You was behind them. You encouraged them. You know, when shit ain't right, you're supposed to walk away from it and exclude yourself up out of it because you're not trying to get in no trouble. We sit there and participate, encourage. We laugh. We charge other people up to hurt people and shit. We do things like that. A lot of people don't like listening to my show and shit like that. Because I guess I'm like a preacher and shit. When the preacher gets to saying something, people think I'm talking about them and shit. But that's the way you need to feel. Because you've been in denial all your life. Don't even know you lying. You know what I'm saying? We need to put some shit on the table. We need to admit some shit. We need to admit our downfalls and our wrongs. Put them ahead of us so we can put it behind us. Because dealing with it is taking us through problems and situations. It's keeping us uneasy, distraught to where we can't perform and do our duties right. Because we got shit living rent-free that's not good for us. Making our arteries clog up. Giving us high blood pressure. Diabetes, cancer. Because shit not moving in order. You know you can stunt your growth and you can stunt shit from working right up inside of you. Too much pressure busts a pipe, people. You got to give it away. You got to let it go. Stop being in denial. Stop holding on to it, thinking everything going to be all right. No, you got to make everything all right. Because you're the head of your life. And when he put you on this earth, he put you on this earth with a plan. With a plan of growth, just like the plants around us. He put all this around us. You can look at Wild Wild World, the animals right now. You can see that the animals are love. Got love for their babies and their kids. They protect their babies and their kids for other animals and shit like that. They smarter than us, as it says. Because they make sure they take care of them babies. They make sure they care and feed them babies. A penguin to stay on the egg, goddamn it, for months and weeks while the mother go out and collect food and shit. He won't move. He'll sit on top of that egg no matter how cold it is out there. He not moving from not warming that egg up. Even if she gone for a month, he right there on that egg. Dedicated to what he believed in, to his family. Not letting nothing go wrong with the egg, protecting it, guiding it, guarding it. Maybe some people need to look at Wild Wild Real Animals or some animal program to take notes, because those supposed to be the ones that draw off instincts. And we the ones that supposed to have the wisdom to think about what we do before we do it. They can't do that. They'll run to the end of the cliff, see it, run back. Do you know they will go back to the cliff and jump off that motherfucker? Just instincts. Because they thought they saw something down there, some food or whatever. Jump off the porch, that they call it. And we got people that jump off the porch that need to be sitting their ass down and observing everything that's going on around them. No, it's simple, man. I got much love for everybody. I want the best in everybody. I want people with good health and to generate wealth. But once, do it in moderation. That's all I'm saying. Whatever you do, do it in moderation. Have some respect about yourself. And some respect in other people's and what you're doing. It ain't hard to be smart. You know, we could see a dummy coming. We already got it wrote down in the book. But most of the time we get in a bit of a doubt to do silly shit around us. And that takes us off our square. So me, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, they didn't put erasers on pencils for nothing. They knew people was going to make mistakes. That's why they put the erasers. Because mistakes are made to be corrected. You can erase it and get it right. Got much love for my people. And, you know, I really just got on, you know, to give my man his flowers and stuff. He out there in Dubai, you know what I'm saying, to thank him for all the receipts he gave me and stuff that I put up there for my people. And y'all take advantage of those situations, man, because they got programs that's compensating people just to do good in their neighborhood, just to do the right thing in their neighborhood, to beautify their neighborhood, to build the people up in the neighborhood, to set programs out and to make programs in the neighborhood. That's all it's doing. That's all it's doing. You like dancing, get you a dance class. And people might provide you with a studio. You like cooking, get you a cooking class. Enlighten our kids on sports again and activities, recreational activities. You know, entertainment ain't always got to be about stripping and rapping either. You know what I'm saying? You could be an exotic dancer and not take off all your clothes. You could be a rapper and not cuss and talk about violence. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Just like it's somebody for everybody, it's everybody for somebody. What one person don't like, the next person will. And that's the way that thought process got to go. not giving up on your dreams and your visions. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's the little things that mean so much. I'm not asking you. I don't ask nobody too much. I got my sign up there with my cash app. Everything, you know what I'm saying, Food for Thought get goes to Food for Thought bank account for Food for Thought activities, like things I want to go buy and give off through the internet or whatever, send people through the mail, create content and stuff like that. The money ain't even for me. But if a person did, it's dedicated to the content and to Food for Thought and to my nonprofit. I come out of my money and spend money for nonprofit things for you, just like this program. I pay for this. Ain't nobody put a dime. I got stars from very important people. Ain't nobody even try to put forth nothing, man, on this program. I even put up $100. Perry put up $100. Stephanie, you know what I'm saying, finna put up a couple $100. Don't none of us stay in Chicago in our hoods no more, but we really need to reach out and touch somebody and touch a family with some good out of life and shit, which we don't have to. But we got hearts for that right now, which money ain't all that like that. If we gonna do something good with it, we'll get it back double and triple. But I just ask my people to do one little thing, because I always say it's the little things that count, that mean so much. I just ask somebody to like my thing, to share it, to subscribe. I said stars on there if you feel it in your heart, but I can't even get a person to like Food for Thought, to share Food for Thought, so other people can hear it and things like that. Just little things like punching the button, the way they punch buttons, you know what I'm saying? To look at people FaceTime and all this type of shit. To punch a like button, man, it's so hard for us. And that's how we look at each other, man. And that's what gets me upset. The way we put each other down, man, as a race, when all us in the same boat, man. We don't help each other. We don't encourage each other. We wait on each other's downfall. I'm tired of that, man. That's why my circle has gotten smaller. It's only for the ones that believe. I can't have no monkey riches in the program. If I can't get a person to press a like, when all we do is put hearts and prayer hands and shit like that on people's shit, it's a problem. It's a big problem. You got people that be on here every day that talk about our life, give us encouragement, give us information, that really care for us, and we won't even put a like on their name. Won't even put a heart to show that you're paying attention or nothing like that. I just want you to know who you are. I want you to feel it yourself. You feel me? I want you to know that we know who you are. And we know it's a lot of you people, because it's a handful that do it for us. So the rest of them, what? You are how you act. You are the energy that you give off. You are all that. If you envy, jealousy, and all that type of shit, that we see it. It shows. We've been on the outside looking in for a long time. We still out here. We still out here. And while you're on the inside, while you think you're on the inside, make sure your house is clean. Make sure the grass is cut and all that type of shit. See, y'all fuck up because y'all mess over y'all number one supporters. Somebody that supports y'all, love y'all, and that's there for y'all thick and thin. Y'all misuse them and put them in, man, y'all step on them. Y'all feel more comfortable with the motherfucker that's waiting to get you, that's plotting against you, that's talking about you. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Time gonna tell. And karma will come around. You know what I'm saying? You get shit power that you want to accomplish. You don't give a gun power. Don't play with guns and shit like that because you're giving it power. The power inflict pressure on you. You know, it might ain't happened yet, but you know what I'm saying? Things progress, like I say. If you're hanging around guns, you affiliate yourself with gun, 9 times out of 10, you really gonna be participating with a gun. It might be your death or whatever, because that's what you're giving power to. It's whatever you get power to, it's gonna progress in your life. You like partying, one night stands, you might come up with a disease. You like drinking, you might get cirrhosis of the liver. You tooting all the time and shit like that, it's a chance you might OD. Shit progressing, and it takes you to get power to it. If you're doing good shit in the neighborhood and helping people and shit like that, it's gonna show because it's gonna come back to you. People gonna appreciate you. When people get something, they're gonna want to give you something. That's how this shit works. But you know what? Me, I'm here for the kids. I ain't really here to explain to no grown ass person. Especially nobody that don't put no likes. That means you're not listening. If you're scrolling down and you call yourself present, you can be present, but you're not a present. A present is a surprise, something you open up. Something that you're going to enjoy. Something that you're going to appreciate and remember. Because it's a thought that counts. And real people don't forget shit. But I don't stay on for 2 hours already. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 hours and 12 minutes right now. You know, I want to keep everybody all day. You know, it's the weekend. I want everybody to have a nice weekend and make sure you stay prosperous. Make sure you have something to do. Find something to do. You know, find something to do that's going to benefit you in such a way, especially down the road. Stop looking at just for today and look at the big picture. Look at the big picture, what's going on behind you. Because what's for today is just for today. Don't base your whole life on it, or you going to be just for today. And go on tomorrow. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Like I said, you know, my birthday peoples, y'all continue to stay blessed with many more to come. Take care of our elders out here, our role models, our crystal balls. Make sure they all right. Let them know that everything's going to be all right because we're going to do better, okay? Grab them kids. Let the kids know you love them. Encourage them to do something great. Believe in them. Hug them. Make them comfortable with trusting you to where they can come to you and ask you about anything. Instead of going out in the streets asking somebody who ain't going to give them the right information that's going to beat around the bush and take them into formalities and send them off. Get them trustworthy to come into you asking you them questions. Have a relationship with your kid. Do something with them. Know what they like. See if you can participate and help them out with whatever they want to do. Let them know you behind them 101%. Give them something to go out for. Let them have a vision. You know what I'm saying? Let them imagine being better than they is today. And most of all, to be aware is to be alive. Watch your surrounding people. Don't keep your head in them phones all the time, because somebody might try to knock you in the head, man, from looking down. Watch out for the cars and things like that. Pay attention. Put that phone down for a minute. Stand straight up, 10 toes, like you say, upright, independent, and fearless, with a plan. And I love all y'all, man. I just want us to do better, man. I gotta admit, you know, I'm not perfect. You know, I get upset at times because I be wanting people to do things better, to be better, whatever they need to do in their life, including myself. You know, I beat myself up a lot. You know, I'm getting old and I can't be like that because my body hurt, my bones hurt. Sometimes I don't feel like it. I'm dealing with injuries and shit like that. These people putting changes on me and things like that that I got to adapt to. Really, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. You know what I'm saying? But I hope this, if I do, this be a legacy for somebody to go back and listen to get the answers that they need about whatever I'm saying and stuff, and understand and know, stand to be understood. Put yourself in other people's shoes. Respect people. You know, you got to give it to get it. Inform your nation. Give them the information. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We be there for one another. You know, that one another might be somebody that we can fall back on in the future, just in case we hit a roadblock or something like that. They there for us. Use your imagination, man. Use your mind. And thanks for tuning in again. I'll probably catch y'all later on. We'll see if we can do a prime time food for thought. I hope you be there, because I will. Thanks for joining, y'all. Real talk, food for thought. Mike Larry.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing. Dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles. Not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other one's just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place. From the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dad, I did it by myself. I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the down, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family. Now we all apart. Now I'm in the lab, looking for the star. I'm on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm CEO, yes I'm down for mine. I beat the drums, I beat the streets, forever yours. I beat the beats, I beat the